A very good morning, dear children. Jai Swaminarayan. This is Atmiya Green School, Jadeshwar branch. Today is 1st of July and this is your English class. So children, we were doing a story, A Hero, written by R.K. Narayan. So this story is about a little boy, Swami, who was very innocent. He was a small boy and he used to get scared of things. And that is why he was always protected by his mother and his grandmother. And in the night he always used to sleep beside his granny. He never used to sleep alone. Okay, so that's the reason why his father made him understand that he has to overcome his fear and he should not get scared and he should be brave and courageous. So that's the reason why he made him sleep in his office room alone. And let's see through this video clip what happened in the story. We all are aware about the story and we know the story, but then let's see this video clip so that the concept is clear to you all. Okay, so before we begin with the question answers, let us see this video.
Listen to this. News has been received about the bravery of a village lad who, while returning home by the jungle path, came face to face with the tiger. What do you say to that?
I think he must have been a very strong and grown-up person, not a boy at all. How could a boy fight a tiger?
You think you are wiser than the newspaper? A man may have the strength of an elephant and yet be a coward, whereas another man may have the strength of a straw. But if he has courage, he can do anything. Courage is everything. Strength and age are not important. How can it be, father? Suppose I have all the courage. What could I do if a tiger should attack me? Leave alone strength. Can you prove you have courage? Let me see if you can sleep alone tonight in my office room.
Yes. We are going to admit even elders in our cricket club hereafter. We are buying brand new bats and balls. Our captain has asked me to tell you.
We will see about that later. You must sleep alone hereafter.
Oh, yes. From the 1st of next month, I will sleep alone, father.
No, you must do it now. It is disgraceful, sleeping beside granny or mother like a baby. You are in the second form, and I don't like the way you are being brought up.
Why do you look at me while you say it? I hardly know anything about the boy.
No, I don't mean you.
If you mean your mother is spoiling him, tell her so and don't look at me. Boy, are you already feeling sleepy today? Don't you want to hear a story? Don't cover your face. Are you really very sleepy?
Mother, what? Please, sit up, Granny. Don't talk to me. And don't let anyone call me, even if the house is on fire. If I don't sleep at once, perhaps I shall die.
Swami, get up. Get up, Swami, get up. Come with me.
Why not take him to the office room? Let him sleep in the hall, I think.
I don't think so.
Let me sleep in the hall, Father. Your office room is very dusty, and there may be scorpions behind your law books.
There are no scorpions, little fellow. Sleep on the bench if you like.
Can I have a lamp burning in the room?
No, you must learn not to be afraid of darkness. It is only a question of habit. You must cultivate good habits.
Will you at least leave the door open?
Alright, but promise you won't roll up your bed and go to your granny's side at night. If you do it, I will make you the laughing stock of your school.
I hate the tiger story. I hate that newspaper editor. Why they have printed this news? They printed the news. I have to sleep here. Oh my God. What I have to do? Once Chamani said that he saw the devil in the banana tree. This is the banana tree. He saw the devil. And Muniswami's father spattered blood while he was coming to home across the river. He is slapped by the devil and my friend in my 4th standard, devil had taken him to the other country, Siam. I must sleep under the bench. This is the compact, safe and reassuring place. A good idea. Oh, what is this sound? Something is coming. This must be devil. I have to bite it.
Hello, something has bitten me.
Congratulations, Swami.
Swami, you are true scout.
Let us begin with the exercises which has been given on page number 16 and 17 based on the story The Hero. Okay, so let us start with the reading section. The first one given is, on the basis of your understanding of the story, tick the most appropriate suitable options. So there are some certain MCQ questions given on page number 16 and 17. I would request all of you to kindly listen to me and put a tick against the correct answer in the textbook. Before we go ahead, children, let me tell you one thing. Whatever exercises we do, if it is required to be done in the textbook, I would request all of you to do it in the textbook, and if it is question answers, you need to complete it in the fair notebook of your English. So let us begin with the exercises. So the first question given is, for Swami, events took an unexpected turn in the beginning of the story suggests that the options: father always did the unexpected, Swami did not ever know what father said, Swami least expected father to react that way, father always gave Swami example of other students. So the answer is the third one, Swami least expected father to react that way. Okay, so the next one, father's intent in telling Swami the story was to ridicule Swami's childish habits, mock Swami's cowardice, tell granny not to not indulge him, help Swami become brave and courageous. So the answer is to help Swami become brave and courageous, because he was not ready to sleep alone. He wanted to sleep always with granny. Okay, so that is the reason why his father wanted to make Swami brave and courageous, and that is why he told this story. His intention was to make him listen to this story and overcome the fear and become brave and courageous. So the story was to help Swami become brave and courageous. So fourth option is the correct answer. Next one, Swami's father said, leave alone strength, can you prove you have courage? Father was joking, serious, challenging, commanding. So the answer for the question is father was challenging. So father gave him a challenge. So father was challenging. So the correct option is challenging. So I would request all of you to please put a tick against challenging. Now we'll go ahead with the question answers. Now these question answers you are going to do it in your notebook. We'll go with the first question. What story did Swami's father read to him? Now we'll begin with the answer. Swami's father read out a newspaper story to him which described the bravery of a boy who fought off a tiger that he encountered while walking through the jungle. I'll repeat the answer again. Swami's father read out a newspaper story to him which described the bravery of a boy who fought off a tiger that he encountered while walking through the jungle. Now the next question, what habit of Swami's did father find disgraceful? Now answer, father found Swami's habit of sleeping beside his grandmother disgraceful. I'll repeat the answer. Father found Swami's habit of sleeping beside his grandmother disgraceful. Now the third one. Why did Swami find the idea of sleeping in his father's office frightful proposition? How did he try to avoid the situation? So the answer is, Swami found the idea of sleeping in his father's office frightful proposition because he had always slept beside his grandmother in the passage, and the idea of sleeping alone left him trembling awake all night. He tried to avoid situation by changing the subject in the hope of distracting his father. So I'll read the answer again. Swami found the idea of sleeping in his father's office frightful proposition because he had always slept beside his grandmother in the passage, and the idea of sleeping alone left him trembling awake all night. He tried to avoid the situation by changing the subject in the hope of distracting his father. Okay, we'll now move to the next question. As the night advanced, Swami felt that something dreadful would happen to him. What did he think would happen? Now, as the night advanced, Swami remembered all the stories of ghosts and devils that he had ever heard in his life. and felt faint with the fear that any second he would be carried away by one of them. So this was the fear he was having. Okay, so I'll repeat the answer again. As the night advanced, Swami remembered all the stories of ghosts and devils that he had ever heard in his life and felt faint with the fear that any second he would be carried away by one of them. Okay, so now let's move ahead with the next question. So there was absolute silence in the room, but some noises reached Swami's ears. What were they? Okay, so the answer is Swami heard ordinary sounds through the silence of the night. So the next question is, there was absolute silence in the room, but some noises reached Swami's ears. What were they? So the answer is Swami heard ordinary sounds through the silence of the night, such as ticking of the clock, rustling of trees, others in the house snoring, and the humming of night insects. So I'll repeat the answer. Swami heard ordinary sounds through the silence of the night, such as ticking of the clock, rustling of trees, others in the house snoring, and humming of the night insects. Okay, now the next question, how did Swami help in preventing the burglary? So late in the night, Swami heard a rustling sound and saw something coming towards him. He was convinced that it was the devil that had come to finish him off. Instead of waiting passively for the end, he attacked it and bit it at as hard as he could. It turned out to be a burglar. Swami bit his ankle so badly that it bled and he fell down and was soon apprehended when the adults came into the room after hearing the commotion. Okay, so you all are aware that Swami was forced to sleep in the office room alone, and he insisted and requested his father to keep the door open. And then you are aware that Swami used to get nightmares, so he always used to sleep beside his granny, so he was afraid. So different nightmares were coming into his mind, and he could hear all different the noises coming, the sounds coming, and he saw the shadow that was coming, that was falling on the wall. Okay, so all these things were going on in his mind, and suddenly what happened, late in the night, Swami heard a rustling sound. He heard a rustling sound and saw something coming towards him. Now he was convinced that it was a devil that had come to finish him off. So instead of waiting passively for the end, he attacked it and bit it as hard as he could. It turned out to be a burglar. So it was not a devil, but then it was a burglar, a thief. Swami bit his ankle so badly that it bled and he fell down. The burglar fell down and was soon apprehended when the adults came into the room after hearing the commotion. So this is the answer for the question, how did Swami help in preventing the burglary? Okay children, so we have finished with the question answers over here, and we'll continue with the reading section in the next class. So till then children, please take care of yourself and be safe at home, and meet you soon in the next class. Thank you children, have a good day.